Let's cross this street real quick or let this car go by. Shalakia. All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakapadash. Also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who's teaching this truth and sincerity. Also who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there, the scattered four corners of the earth. You know, you so-called Negroes, Latino, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know, the true Israelites that's coming out the elect nation of Israel, and the only nation that the Lord's dealing with. Okay? So peace and salutations to you. Brother Yawanathan, GMS Detroit camp. In this lesson, you know, that I want to talk to you about or touch on is watching the video. You know, when I was watching Elder Apostle Tahar's video, you know, it was getting into DJ Trump talking about the doomsday prophets. You know, they watch us, not speak. You know, talking about the downfall and the collapse of the economy. You know, we all know it's talking about the downfall, destruction of this wicked kingdom. You know, first off, talking about this fiat currency, because when the dollar is completely done away with, we got to implement a new thing. And you know, we so-called doomsday prophets talk about not taking that, you know, that CHIP, which is an agenda and one of the main things that they want to do around the world. And most importantly, they want to try to chip CHIP you Jakes, you know? And that's, you know, basics. You're not supposed to take no cutting or no incisions. And that's an incision of the flesh. And now you got so-called him putting Elon Musk in the mix, Elon Musk in the mix, you know, to go forward with this agenda, man. So the only question is, will he be the one to implement this mandate? But amongst other things, when he was talking about his doomsday, he was talking about getting rid of us. You know? And two scriptures that came to mind was Matthew 5. Matthew 5, you know, basically trying to persecute, you know, the righteous for the Lord's name's sake. You know, all we're doing is warning the people. You can call us terrorists, you know, doomsday prophets, give us false labels, persecute us falsely, but we have not done anything but to warn the people. And that's another thing, you know, that Esau likes to push, that the censorship, you know, let everything be smooth things. Even though I was talking about churches and stuff to that nature, but regardless, outside of the church, man, people don't like to hear the truth because it cuts them. So, you know, us being doomsday prophets, all we do is just tell you to repent, get right, and come into the ways of the Lord. But you want to get rid of us. So I would say, get this truth while it's hot, because then, you know, there's gonna be a time where they're gonna really start censoring and start taking GMS videos off YouTube. There's gonna be a time where I'm really gonna, how we breaking down the Bible, man, they might outlaw it with DJ Trump. So when you get into another thing, man, because people are now, it's going to come to a point where it's going to ramp up and people are going to ask for answers. Okay? Amos 8 and 11, you know, he's not going to send a famine of water or bread, but a famine of hearing the word. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Because, you know, things are going to get so bad out here that people is going to want answers. And that's what separates the true prophets from these churches out here. Because usually the churches is all about, you know, money making and a prosperity doctrine. But the church don't teach you about to correct yourself, rebuke yourself. You know, it's all in Ephesians, you know, being put off the old conversation, your conduct. But like I was saying, you see that not once in my whole life I heard church say that. I haven't heard no church bring out Jeremiah 30 and 7. You gotta have the whole truth, man. I never even seen nobody with the whole, in a church with a KJV 1611. So when you see when you see how things is playing off through the spirit, you know that we are those guys, because we're the one that's giving the warning. And it's crazy. Everything and it's come to a point where, you know, there's no more excuses. There's no room even for your ignorance. That's I think Sirach, please forgive me or correct me if I'm wrong. Is that Sirach 5 and 15? Lest you be not ignorant in big or great things, big or small. You see the prophets out here, we're telling you the warning. We're letting you know what it is. Don't be deceived by this devil, man. But again, we're the ones that's trying to tell you should have got it when it's hot. But it's going to be a time, and like I said, Amos says it. You know, it's going to be a famine of the word. And then that's when people are going to bug out. You know, and at the end of everything being said, they're going to probably call on the wrong name. It ain't Jesus. What was that? Is Yahweh? Is it Yah? Nope. It's Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But again, and that's going to be the decree where we not going to be out in the highways and byways anymore. I mean, we're going to have order from our heads and apostles, but you know, we don't see how this goes, man. Because Trump knows who we are and he knows what it is. And with Esau agenda and us being on the highways and byways, it's a problem. You see how he's moving, and you see how, like, yo, you didn't do anything wrong. We're just coming out the Bible. You know, don't your own dollar bill says, in God we trust? So when we, you know, put our trust in the scriptures and expose you, it's a problem. Shows how hypocritical Esau is. But I didn't want to make this video too long. It was just short. Now I'm gonna probably do a part 2. But I hope this video was edifying. You know, for you sheep out here sincerely trying to learn. And again, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak. And again, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who's teaching the truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutations to you, sincere Akim. Peace and salutations to you, sincere Fuakwath. I want to say shalom, and on to the next lesson.